Welcome, folks. Got another 30 minutes for you. Let's see what kind of madness we run into with this game. Today, we're playing the NES once again. And this one is kind of an action-adventure. Got an interesting little story going on here. You're a boy named Jason who has a pet frog. The frog escapes, and he ends up finding some kind of radioactive material, grows super big. You, being Jason, the hero here, goes down the hole to search for him, and you find a tank. Now, don't let the storyline take you by surprise. This game, for its time, is pretty fantastic. The music is top rate. Yeah, everything about this game is pretty cool. All right, so enough talk. Let's get 30 minutes on the timer, and we'll give a countdown here for you. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Now just listen to that music. For NES era, it doesn't get any better than Blaster Master. Obviously, this came out in '88 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you have your standard attack, and then if you go to the sub-menu, you have missiles, lightning, those being homing missiles, and then this kind of a missile is a 3-way rocket, but you have to find these upgrades. So each of these spaces are upgrades for Sophia the Third. Nora MA1 is the name of the tank. So as we progress, we get upgrades for our tank. So let's see what we can do. So you have a normal life gauge there where it says power, that's your health. HOV, we don't have that gauge yet. That is you actually get an upgrade called hover. And so your tank can hover around the area. It's pretty cool. So another thing that makes this game kind of unique is you have the ability to play as your tank in kind of an overworld. But in order to defeat bosses and such, you have to actually play as our hero, Jason. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So you get out, and now you're the hero. So there's these little areas like this where the real game actually begins. So you have a blaster and you have grenades that you can use as a weapon. Now notice it says that you have a gun gauge. You can upgrade your gun by getting power-ups. Like that right there is a gun. So we could get that upgrade, and it would, I believe there's 8 levels of upgrades for your gun. The grenade remains the same. If I have a chance, I'll show you what it looks like to have an upgrade for guns. It does come in handy, so we'll probably end up upgrading at some point. So that right there, we'll just get it. Those are your missiles for your tank. So now, when we get back into Sophia, we'll be able to shoot those missiles out. And anytime you come to a room like this, a boss will be approaching. So this is our first area boss. just take a minute and listen to that music. How about that beat? Alright, so that's the first boss, Mother Brain, and she left us an upgrade for our tank. So we'll go down. And we'll get back into Sophia. And notice we have an upgrade on our gun now. A little bit. Packs a little bit more of a punch now. Alright. So, moving on. So you must defeat the Area 1 boss and get this upgraded weapon to pass that guy. Your level 1 gun is not powerful enough to take him out. So, Area 2. Just to give you guys an idea of how popular this game became, they actually made a series of these games over the years for different systems. Nintendo and Sunsoft teamed up, as well as a third-party company, and they made some pretty good games. If you guys have a Nintendo Switch, I would highly suggest playing the Blaster Master Zero series. Great series there. Continues the tradition with Jason and Sophia. Same basic idea. All right. So I'll go ahead and show you guys. We have 60 missiles over here, and notice it says Hyper. That was our first upgrade. So that's what our homing missile looks like. If you didn't see it, I'll do it again. Right there, or a three-way missile that is, not homing. We don't have any homing yet. Okay. All right. So here we go. Another little area here. So notice if you go the wrong way, it takes you to a dead end. So you kind of have to do some searching if you're first playing this to know exactly where to go or not to go. So where we want to go is over here. And then here's where we go up. Oh, and there's a gun. Can you get it? So notice that it gave us, before we had partial range on our gun, now we have full room. So that's our first gun upgrade. So there's that. When it blinks, it gives you 4 upgrades. So we'll see if we can grab that on the way out. Now if you get hit, you lose one of your gun upgrades. So you got to be careful about that. As I just did. So now we only have one. So we'll see if we can go down and get that upgrade here. It despawned! Oh, how cruel. So when a despawn happens, you get too many enemies or too many things on the screen, and it takes priority, the enemies do, over anything else. And so our power-ups just disappeared there because there's too many items on the screen. So this is our second boss. And his name's Crabulous. So to kill him, you shoot that. Now, I'll show you kind of a fun little glitch here. Only certain bosses you can do this with, but if you pause, if you bomb him and then pause at the right time, it's easier to do this right at the start. So notice how I paused and he started to take damage. But again, this is... you gotta have just the right timing. Almost be better for me to die and start over. Or just kill him normal way. Okay. So what the point is... yeah, I'll just let him kill me. We'll try that again. So you go up, you drop some grenades. Okay, let's try this again. So see that? You pause the game, and he's taking damage. Just like that. It's a glitch that certain bosses you can do in this game. Did not work on the first boss, but it does on him. So that's our second upgrade. And Crusher. That's what Crusher looks like. All right, onward to Area 3. that, so we drop down here. Now see these? Again, you wouldn't be able to shoot those with your level 2 gun. You need a level 3. So Crusher enables us access to Area 3. You go down there. So I'll show you, this is not the final area for the boss, but there are multiple little areas you can check out. So this is what the final boss room will look like. And the purpose of these are just to get upgrades. Gun upgrades, health upgrades. So I'll go ahead and do one of these for you guys. See what kind of upgrades we can walk out of here with. So, now we got kind of a wave attack with our gun. Come on. Alright, so the cool thing is once you go in, you can go back in and rinse and repeat if you'd like. So we just lost one. So this is what that upgrade looks like. We'll see if we can get this gun upgraded for you guys. Show you what Jason looks like with a fully upgraded gun. So now we have this wave goes through walls. And that's what a fully upgraded gun looks like. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's continue. Let's see here. Get that guy. Alright. Alright, can we make it to the Area 3 boss before our timer runs out? We got 9.5 minutes. It's a race against the clock. They definitely make you work for this one. You got to travel a long way to get to the boss on this level. Alright, 8 minutes. Can we do it? And we got a fully upgraded gun. Or we did, a second ago. That's what happens when you get hit. Can we get it back? There we go. Now we're talking. Right in time for the boss. Alright. Welcome, Photophage. Multiple little... these guys obviously clone themselves. So you gotta be careful, and they all have pretty much the same attack. But if you don't take them out, they just... Alright, well, let's really see how our grenades do here. Because we're out of gun. We'll do what the speedrunners do. How about that? A little button mashing never hurt anybody, right? Oh, and he got me. All right. So you get to continue. But I'll just show you. It takes you all the way back to the very beginning. So unless you plan on manipulating, taking advantage like a warp glitch, you know, game over, so you can get back to the beginning faster. Game overs are not all that great in this game. So, with that, we made it to the Area 3 boss, Photophage, which wasn't bad. Yeah, so that's Blaster Master for the NES, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.